welcome to History on Wheels. What? Excuse me? What?
Mic.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to bake a cake. Hi, I'm Dave Dufour. Welcome to History on Wheels on RV Newsnet at rvnn.tv. I'm here at the RVMH Hall of Fame with the historian at the hall, Mr. Al Hesselbart, who is here to tell us about an old RV with a couple of modern features, so to speak. Is that correct?
Very much so.
What do we have here? What kind of a vehicle are we looking at?
We're looking at a 1915 Model T Ford with a 1916 Camperbox built on the back. It's a production box. Was sold to go on early runabout cars. And this feature is very remarkable in that it has multiple slide outs in 1916.
Okay, well, they're not slide out rooms, but they're the same concept, correct? Slide out features that in like this kitchen area right here, or galley area you would call it.
Yes.
Right? So and it has shelving and everything you need, plus a camp stove, and it's a perfect area to cook outdoors, correct?
Would be very comfortable to use as a place to cook from.
Now, this particular box that's built on the back sold for about $100 at the time it was made, which was pretty good money in 1916, don't get me wrong, but it's still fairly inexpensive, I guess, in terms of camping, in terms of the kind of functionality that you get. But I'm just fascinated by all the different features that are inside this thing. It's almost like a a magician's box of things that pull out and show up and make camping possible.
Every time you open a door, something new shows up. That is correct. On this side, it's the kitchen. In the center of the back, which is in itself a slide out, is the bedroom, and you could crawl into a full bed, which was inside it. On the far side from where we are is a bureau, a chest of drawers for storing all your other possessions.
Okay, now how did this vehicle come into your possession?
This was part of a collection from David Woodworth, the world's biggest collection of early pre-World War II antiques, and that entire collection was purchased for us by RV industry icon Boots Ingram.
Okay, well, one of the things that this particular model, there were different models of this box, but one of the models actually offered a shower, which, how did that work?
The shower was fed by gravity. There was a tank which sat on top of the slide, which held the water, and then there was a hose that actually ran that water through the radiator to warm it and back into the shower head, which hung off the back of this.
That could be some mighty hot water if you weren't careful.
You had to be careful.
That's true. Okay. Well, and in just a moment, we'll take a look at the interior of the front end of this vehicle, which is the Ford-built part, so stick with us. Today's show is brought to you by Roku, the streaming video box for your HD or conventional TV. With Roku, you get the best programs from dozens of sources, including Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Video, and of course, rvnn.tv. Roku starts at only $59.95. It's easy to set up, and you'll be amazed at the quality and variety of on-demand TV at your fingertips. For more information and to order the Roku box, visit rvnewsnet.com and click on the Roku ad. That way you support RVNN and you'll Roku in your home or RV in no time. Do you Roku? Hi, welcome back to History on Wheels on RV Newsnet at rvnn.tv. I'm Dave Dufour. We're here at the RVMH Hall of Fame, and the historian Al Hesselbart here is with me, and we're talking about this 1915 Model T with a 1916 camping box on the back. Now, they didn't call those things we were talking about slide outs, did they? They referred to this as a telescoping vehicle, didn't they?
That's right. They thought they were telescopes, not slide outs, which really is the function they perform still today.
That's right. So this was camping in the early days of the 20th century, at least RV camping, so to speak, after people decided to get off the off the ground and maybe up onto a little nicer flooring and have a little bit more convenience. One of the things that's kind of neat here is this right here that I'm standing next to is this is the refrigerator.
Well, they called it the auto refrigerator. It actually was the predecessor to today's camping cooler.
Okay.
That's a portable cooler. Only these early ones were designed to be bolted to the running board of Model Ts and other early cars.
Right. And it's got a zinc-lined box. It's got a drain hole down at the bottom, and you put your ice in there, of course. And I don't know, maybe going down the road, you could reach back for one of those newfangled Coca-Colas if you had a few of them in the refrigerator.
Might do there.
Right?
You also kept that canvas wet, and evaporative cooling helped to make the ice last longer.
Pretty ingenious stuff. And this is a Model T. Nothing terribly fancy about. I mean, it's basically a standard vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes, a Model T was the basic automobile of the years before and immediately after World War I. And this is a basic car. It is a runabout, which is the two-seater style, not the touring car, which was the four-seater, and that left room behind the seat to put this box, the telescoping apartment, on it.
Great. Well, thanks for showing us this classic vehicle here at the RVMH Hall of Fame, Al. We appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us, and if you get a chance, stop by in Elkhart, Indiana, and see all the other great exhibits here at the RVMH Hall of Fame Museum. Thanks for having us.
We're very glad to have you here. Now let's go for a ride.
Today's show is brought to you by Angie's List, where you'll find thousands of unbiased reports and reviews about service companies in your area. Whether you're looking for a roofer, plumber, house cleaner, dentist, or even a doctor, Angie's List members share their experiences with each other so that you can choose the service company that's right for your job. Companies can't pay to be on Angie's List, and the reviews come from people just like you who have had experience with the companies mentioned. To find out more, go to rvnn.tv and click on the Angie's List ad.